is happening, people? Man United 2, Crystal Palace 1. Yes! Yes! Get in there, man. What a win. What a resilient win. And listen, Old Trafford, you shall not pass. You shall not pass. One loss at home all season in the Premier League. Only Brighton have come here and took all 3 points. Everybody, no. That is 13. Yes, I repeat, 13 Premier League games unbeaten at this ground. You shall not pass. I told you against Arsenal, we're built different now. Man United are resilient under Ten Hag. We have that belief. The belief is there, man. The players want it. Varane, Martinez. Oh my God, I cannot believe we have these people at our football club. Fred will tear you apart again. Oh my God, this guy, the amount of tackles, the amount of 50-50 this guy won for us in that second half when we were down 10 men. What an emotional game. This might be the most emotional fan cam there is, mate, because I'm all over the place. That was a roller coaster, that game. I thought to myself, after getting the first goal and Bruno Fernandes penalty, I thought the floodgates were open. Man United for the first 30 minutes were unbelievable. Pressing from the front. Weghorst was unbelievable. Listen, there's a reason why Man United have signed Weghorst. And in that 30 minutes, you need to watch Weghorst. You really need to watch Weghorst. He presses from the front. Everybody's pressing from the front. You got Anthony, you got Rashford. Everybody's closing people down. United were relentless. And Crystal Palace tried to play it from the back. They tried to play it from the back, and Man United pressed them for 30 minutes. The crowd were up for it. Man United were hungry. They were trying to win 50-50. They were trying to squeeze Crystal Palace in. And it was working for 30 minutes. And then all of a sudden, it started to get a bit, you know, I don't know, United just got a bit restless. I thought to myself, what's going on? You know, I spoke to Rachel next to me and I was like, hold on a minute. Crystal Palace is starting to get into the game. The crowd's getting a bit nervous. United get a bit flat. And then we go into the second half without really them doing anything to us. They had a few counter-attacking opportunities and I thought to myself, hold on a minute, what's going on here? And then we get into the second half. Very, very lethargic, very, very lethargic. Again, typical Man United, just kind of ran out of ideas. Rashford was quiet. Certain front line was quiet. I thought Anthony, to be fair to him, was kept going. And I thought he gave us some outlet on the right-hand side. I thought Weghorst was kind of starved of opportunities. We weren't getting up the pitch on him. And then the second goal happened. The second goal is Ten Hag ball, mate. Ten Hag ball. If you want to see what Ten Hag ball is, and people say that United are on counter, look at the way we work that goal. Look at the way we work that goal, man. 1-2 combinations. The ball gets out to Bruno. Bruno drags it out to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw, like he's done all season, and where Rashford has been all season, scores again. And Rashford, I don't know how many goals he's got right now. In form. If he's not playing well, he's still scoring goals. And that was a case a few years ago, or let's say the last 2 years. But he's scoring goals. And then the moment of madness. United in cruise control. I thought the game's job done. And then Casemiro, I don't know what happens, by the way. I think Anthony gets pushed on the side, and when you get pushed on the side and you go down the little arch bit, yeah, it's quite embarrassing because at the end of the day, and then I think whoever pushes him looks down on Anthony. And then what happens with Casemiro? He said, listen, I've got to help my Brazilian friend here. And he grabs, I think it's one of the, who was it on the, I forgot who the player was, yeah, but he grabs him by the throat. Casemiro, mate, you can't do that. Listen, I know you want to back your boy from the favelas here, but listen, brother, we got games coming up, man, and you're missing 3 games now. And I will talk about how big of a miss he is, because he still is a big of a miss. But I thought today there was one opportunities where I thought Casemiro in the last couple of games, I just think for me, it's a bit too erratic now. I love him. Listen, you can't take that game away from him. But I think there's been like last couple of games I've just noticed Casemiro just lunging into things, and it's almost just kind of got to this moment, this anti-climax moment where he's just lost it. He's absolutely lost it. He's done this for Real Madrid, and he's done this for a large part of his career. You can't take this out of Casemiro's game. But we then go into the last 15 minutes, last 20 minutes, 2-0 up, you're thinking, right, let's take control here. And then David Gea makes one good save, absolute unbelievable save. And then you're thinking, okay, cool, David Gea is saving us again. And then they get the equaliser, and in 15 minutes, mate, it was squeaky bum time. But listen, man, you know what, yeah? Is it really squeaky bum time when you've got this team behind you, this defence behind you? Varane and Lisandro Martinez. Name me a better centre-back pair in the Premier League than these two. Listen, you could talk about Saliba and Gabriel, yes, but these two this season have been absolutely impeccable. Lisandro Martinez, yeah, let me tell you something, man. This guy, makes me love defending. I don't think there's anybody in world football that, or any fan that actually loves defending. Like, the art of defending has probably gone missing for the last 20 years with Maldini and Nestor. That's when the art of defending is. But I feel like Lisandro Martinez makes you want to love the way he wins them 50-50 balls, the way he galvanizes the crowd, that passion, that emotion. Honestly, man, it's just so, like, I just feel like for me, it just it sends a positive atmosphere in the ground, and it just lets you know we're not giving up. We're built different now. There's a resilience, and Ten Hag has given us that resilience. He brought on the two defenders again, in Maguire and Lindelof. Before you're thinking, oh, hold on a minute, but he knows when to bring him on. He didn't bring him on straight away when it was 20 minutes to go. He brought them on when there's 5 minutes to go, just to shore things up. Fred was unbelievable in that last 20 minutes. Honestly, guys, whatever you think of Fred and whatever you think technically, for the last 20 minutes, he was sensational, winning the 50-50. Every kind of loose ball he's running at it. The energy this guy has, Fred, is unbelievable. And I think for me, he deserves his credit, man. He's on a bit of a roll. He's scoring goals. And you know what? He's having an identity in his team for once. And sometimes you kind of look at him and say, he's next to McTominay, and we kind of bash him with the same stick as McTominay. No. Give Fred his credit. Give Fred his praise, because he's doing well out there. And he's listening to what Eric Ten Hag is telling him to do, man. I can't speak more highly of Fred, man. And you know what, he deserves credit. But listen, man, 13 home games, man. It's kind of crazy. It is kind of crazy. Man United are on this roll now. And who can stop us at home? You tell me who can stop us. And we're here, we're waiting. Man City dealt with him. Tottenham dealt with him. Arsenal dealt with him. Who's want to come here and go and get the 3 points? Because Ten Hag he has a different answer. The crowd have a different answer. We have belief here now. The team has belief. We're not stopping. We're Man United and we're never going to stop. That's the old saying. We've been saying it for years and years. And it's now just keep on going. But it is a big miss. But you know what? Sabitzer's cameo was unbelievable today. His energy today in that midfield, man. I think for me, if I seen McTominay, I would have been like, Sabitzer, though, this guy can run, mate. And this guy can win tackles. If we can have Fred and Sabitzer just winning tackles and lighting out any fires, then we might just not miss Casemiro. But listen, man, I'm over the moon, man. And I think for me, the belief that I've got about United now is different. It's second to none, and it makes me feel like what was I feeling last season when there was no belief here. I've been coming to Old Trafford for years and years, but I feel different now. I really do. I feel different. Ten Hag's making me feel different. He really, really is, man. And you know what? It's another inspiring performance. Another inspiring win. Man United keep going on. Man United, and we're never going to stop. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're out. Peace. Take care.